What do you think that makes companies continue to innovate? Is it leadership? Is it the culture? What are the defining things that actually help them?
Look, PayPal had a culture of innovation because it was forced into it. I mean, yes, there were some extremely innovative, creative people at the top, and Reid Hoffman and Elon Musk and David Sachs and all these people were founders of PayPal or very very early employees, and but they definitely created a culture that permeated. So like there were many things on the risk and security side at PayPal that were being forced into because PayPal as a company in 2000 was doing things that the world had not seen before. So one example that I think was an amazing innovation, which sounds so simplistic nowadays, but back in the days when people were trying to add their bank accounts to PayPal, they had to send in to PayPal a paper check that somebody had to actually look at and type in and all this stuff, like total archaic, really difficult process. Somebody suggested, an engineer, I believe, suggested, like, well, what if we had a PIN number instead? And this led to a thing that's actually still used today in banks in the United States, where often if you want to confirm your bank account, you will get a micropayment. They will send you 16 cents and 34 cents, like two random amounts. You type those in, and that's a way that they can actually confirm a bank account. And it's way less costly to send a few cents to somebody than it is to have a paper check in this whole process. And that was just something that was birthed out of necessity. And so I think a lot of innovation comes down to, what's the need? What are you trying to serve? And also having a culture that's going to encourage that. And of course, I'm sure we'll talk more about failure and things like that at some point, but a culture that is not going to, when you screw up, when it doesn't work, when you gave it a good faith effort and tried something that, like, that's not the end of your career, that you need to pivot and shake yourself off and learn from that and just move on to something else. And how you create a culture that really emphasizes on those types of things, that's pivotal in making an innovative company.